Hello, good morning. So we have a very special day with Bihar election result today. So we'll start quickly off with the chart itself. We will start with the Nifty. So yesterday we had a technical glitch. Due to that these data are all before previous day's data. So we have a very special day with Bihar election result today. Oh, 1 second. So we'll start quickly off with the chart itself. We will start with the Nifty. My screen is visible to everyone. So yesterday, if we see that there was a certain indecision on the market, it is clearly due to the election result happening today. So it's almost 9. Let's quickly move on to the points with respect to the pivot point, which we calculated with respect to yesterday's high, low, and close data. So I'll quickly mark down the levels for the day. So pivot point yesterday, a day before yesterday, it was nearly at 600 level. So today we can see that we had a gap of yesterday and day before yesterday, and after that continuation it continued happened and closed nearly to the particular opening and closing level of day before yesterday's previous day data. So pivot point lies at 25,900 level for the day. So it's the almost 300 points up from the past level which we have marked. So with respect to this, we are plotting out the support. 3 supports we will be plotting out, and 3 resistance also will be plotting out. So but anyway, whatever we are plotting, it completely today we have an uncertainty in the market. So uncertainty always create that particular election result movement will be happening today. So anyway, I'll mark down the level. We'll closely monitor when it gives our pre-market data as well. So support one with respect to the pivot point, support one is at 25,790 will be the support one, and support two will be at 25,690. See 700 we can mark. So it's a close range, and support 3 will be at 590. 590 will be the support 3. So these are the 3 support levels only with respect to the pivot point, which we calculated with this previous day's candles high, low, and close data. So with respect to that, we will plot this resistance as well. Resistance is the 25,990. We will mark 25,990, and resistance to it is at 26,100, and R3 is at 26,200. So these will be the levels for Nifty for the day, but these are certainly calculated with respect to the pivot point which we have done from the previous day data. But today we have an uncertainty. So yesterday also clearly we could have seen that result impact in the market. It closed in red apart from all these 3 days. So with respect to this, we will quickly mark the lines of this 25,900 will be the pivot point which we marked, and R1 will be at 25,990, almost 26,000. 25,990 we will mark, and bullish zone will be always between the R2 and R3. So R2 is at 26,100 and R3 is at 26,200. So this will be the bullish zone. Here the gap between pivot point or R1 is comparatively less to other past days which we have seen. So we will quickly mark the bearish consolidation zone. So if there is an uncertainty in the initial time period, so definitely the market is going to consolidate in between this levels, I will mark that S1. So 25,790 will be the S1 and 25,990 is a R1. So it will consolidate in this level for the first initial time period if the due to the election result impact, and 25,790 below this we consider it as a bearish move. 25,790 to 25,700. Oh, I missed 22. Okay, so the third level support level will be at 25,590. So today completely it will be depend on the news-based market. So as long as the uncertainty stays in the market, it will tend to consolidate. It will, so any movement with respect to the result-based movement will clearly give the direction for the day for all three nifties, not especially on Nifty 50. So all three index, then definitely the direction will be clear once the result is out. So any movement with a proper result direction will give you the proper idea which direction to take in today. So these are the particular levels you can utilize for placing your order or taking an entry or trailing your SL. We can utilize these particular levels with respect to the pivot point. So as long as the result is not fully uncertain, the result uncertainty stays, then definitely it is going to be having a movement in between these levels. So let's see, it might, let's wait for the pre-market result as well. Meanwhile, we will move on to the Bank Nifty. So Bank Nifty also we will quickly mark the levels. We are not zoning this out. So the Bank Nifty pivot point lies at 58. 380 is the pivot point and support 1 is at 58. 130, 140 we can mark. 58, 140. 57, 890 will be the second support, and 57, 650 we can mark as this third support. So R1 will be at 58, 630. 58, 630, and R2 will be at 58, 870 or 60. We can 870 we will mark. 58, 870, and R3 will be at 59, 100. So these are the levels for Bank Nifty, and pivot point we will mark here. So apart from Sensex and Nifty, you can clearly see that Bank Nifty moved a little different yesterday. So it started off with a gap down opening, and it gained a little bit, and it is trading nearly matlab near to our pivot line only. So any movement sustaining above this particular level, it can validate the bullish continuation. But due to the result, we have to focus on the election result as well to get a clear direction and clear proper entry with that. So these are the levels and three support and resistance levels for the Bank Nifty for the day. You can utilize this level with respect to, like I said, in Bank in Nifty 50, you can utilize this level as an entry or as a trade, as trailing your SL or picking up your target. So Sensex. So I'll quickly mark Sensex pivot point as well. Pivot point lies at the 84,550 level. 84,550 level is the today's pivot point, and with respect to that, support one lies at 84,180, and support 2 lies at 83,890, and support 3 lies at 83,520, and resistance 1 84,850. This will be the resistance 1, and resistance 2 is at 85,200. 220 it is actually. So 3 will be at 85,500. So these are the three levels for the Sensex today. So we'll just quickly mark the pivot line only. So which is at 84,550. This is the pivot line, and you'll mark the R1 as well. 84,850. So these are the levels for Sensex for the day with respect to the yesterday's pivot point. So today's pivot point, and with which we calculated on the basis of yesterday's high, low, and close. So you can utilize these levels as here support line and resistance line while picking up any of the trade. So let's quickly have a look at what FIA and DA did yesterday with respect to our election result basis. So here you can see clearly the trend continues, even though FIA turned off nearly 250 crores. Comparatively it is very less. So see past 2-3 days it's the selling part of FIA is pretty low, and if you see on DIA part, it continuously buying uh, into putting in, they are investing into the cash market. So we will quickly look at the FNO data as well. So in FNO, if we see that highest data shows it is clearly net bearish. So fully bearish it is. So we will expect, we will have a quick look at the what pre-market shows. So it's a gap down. Here you can see that it's opening below this particular pivot point for the day which we marked. So gap down it is opening. So nearly how many? Yeah, almost 0.4% gap down it is for the day. So properly manage your risk for the day, as we know that election results are coming up for the day. So clearly maintain that first initial time period waiting for properly getting a direction into that, and you can use these levels as your support and resistance level by picking up your trade. Properly manage your risk for the day, and properly wait for a volume confirmation in the direction. But anyway, as long as the result is not out, uncertainty will be there. So where there is uncertainty, premium will be spiked. So premium spiking will be there. So sudden any movement in the market or any clear direction, whenever we get, the premium will drastically drop, either it is put or call. So be careful with that for the day. So please be cautious with whatever entries we are taking. Properly manage your risk, try to maintain your load size in either, so either if it is in Nifty, Bank Nifty or Sensex, properly manage your risk for the day. So wait for a proper direction, wait for the uncertainty to clear, and wait for the OI where the OI changes are happening drastically. So wait for this particular thing to happen. Wait for the first initial time period for the day. So I will wind up for the day. I wish everyone a good trading day, and thank you so much, guys.